So my name is Rhea Marie S. Putong, and I will be the one to report about the diagram of the femur. So first is the head of femur. It is located at the highest part of the thigh bone and it is supported by the femoral neck. So the femoral head serves as the ball in the hip joint, allowing for a high degree of motion in the hip. Next is the neck of femur. It is located at the upper portion of our femur, just below the ball part or the femoral head. It also allows for an increased range of movement at the hip joint. Next is lesser trochanter, which is which is smaller than the greater trochanter. It is a pyramidal prominence that projects from the proximal or near and medial or inside part of the shaft of the femur. So the lesser trochanter receives the insertion of several muscles. Next is medial condyle. It is the medial or inner portion of the upper extremity of tibia. It is the site of insertion for the semimembranosus muscle. Next is greater trochanter. It is located on the proximal and lateral side of the femur, just distal to the hip joint and neck of the femur. It is the attachment to a number of muscles. Next is intertrochanteric crest, where it is located at the posterior aspect of the junction between the femoral neck and shaft. It is the posterior point of the attachment for the joint capsule at the hip. Next is gluteal tuberosity. It is the lateral ridge above the linea aspera on the posterior surface of the femur. It extends the hip, laterally rotates the femur at the hip joint. Next is the lateral condyle. It is the lateral portion of the upper extremity of the tibia. It serves as the insertion for the biceps femoris muscle or the small C. Lastly is the intercondylar fossa. Um, it is located at the bottom of the femur between its condyles, and it helps to stabilize the knee joint.